guys, this is the review for the Lifan Pressure Storm Series 2800. I actually just got done using this, which has been fairly fantastic. Normally I kind of get started, I stop and try to do a review while using it, but I've actually gone through a full tank of gas, so probably done for the day. Let me give you a few things about it, some things I like. First off, this thing was a pain to put together, not because it was hard, there are just really no good instructions for it. So looking through and how the bolts work, other than having your long bolt here for your adjustable handle, all the other ones kind of work anywhere. I didn't really care about which ones were shouldered and which ones weren't. Everything ended up mounting up fine, and it's been holding out pretty well. The only crazy guy is this down here. It's a 26 or 27 millimeter socket. You gotta air up your tires. Nothing too crazy. So far it's worked really well. Got the oil input here. Fun thing about mine, my instruction manual actually said that it took 12 ounces of oil. And then when I first started using it, I was really angry at it because it didn't do a good job at all. I couldn't get high power, the low power wouldn't pull detergent. I called up customer service and they said it must have been a misprint in the manual because it takes 20 ounces of oil. I did that and it's been running like a top. So around the front, you have your input for hooking up your detergent. You just hook a tube that they provide on here, dunk it into your detergent, and it'll automatically mix for you. That's been very nice. It's super handy. Outlet up here, inlet in here. It's got the on-off switch, which is nice. A choke right up front to get to. The one thing I kind of don't like is where this guy's located. You have to have the wand out, and you really need to get this outside the frame before you're going to pull. Otherwise, I've actually caught my finger on here pretty bad and scratched it up, and I'm not a big super fan of that. However, the rest of it's pretty nice. Hose sits on over here. In the back, you have another kind of choke and the fuel petcock thing going through here, and then your speed dial. So I was running this guy pretty well. He held out nice, and everything worked for me. The other thing that's both kind of a pro and a con, this is the tip on the wand. You turn it to adjust the spray, so you can get a tight spray, you can get a big fan spray. It's nice that this is all in one. The problem being pretty much every accessory now has a quick release setting for it. So if I want to get different tips for it, or if I want something for blowing out the gutters, or if I want something to do the sidings a little bit better, I have to actually replace this part down. So if you look at it as an accessory, that this part is just sitting here and holding on your end for you, you know, you're pretty much good to go. If you're thinking that this is going to be the end-all be-all of all the wand accessories you're going to need, then this isn't the guy for you. But 20-30 bucks gets you where you need to be. Overall, did pretty well. Just did my whole staircase. Took a lot of stuff off the side here. We've had about 3 weeks of rain here in the DC area, so it was nice enough that this area has already been super saturated. I wasn't really worried about the detergent. But once you kind of get past the wand and some of the design things, I think this is a really nice power washer.